the Nittany Lions will kick it away to get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. It's Carr. There's a throw underneath to the back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Notre Dame and Penn State, a rematch of that classic playoff game down in the Orange Bowl, that semifinal so heavily anticipated. Two tremendous defenses colliding, and in the end, decisive plays made by the defense.
Chris, that was a great game, and one of the memories I have from that was Riley Leonard going down at the end of the first half, and Steve Angeli comes in. And remember, this is a Notre Dame offense that couldn't put a whole lot together at that point, and he led them down to at least get into field goal range. Seemed to give them some momentum. They were able to take advantage of that into the second half and close it out with a big interception by Christian Gray. So a lot of emotion on the field today, maybe payback on the mind of Penn State.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to pass. It's Carr. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Add 6 more points to the total.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's a shotgun run call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. With pressure and sack, and to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on third down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on fourth down after giving up that sack?
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Irish offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The back's got it. Fights through the tackler.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second and medium. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's low. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down at this, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion sets up a third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after that previous play. Using his legs. It's low. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Finds his man. It's Price. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 34-yard try. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5.
That return backfires on them. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Linebacker shifting around now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Allen. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. With sure hands, it's Ross. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Hand off to the single back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback still with the football. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Carr. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to midfield. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's low. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. It's 3rd down for the offense. Keeps it on the draw. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now from the tight end. He hands it off from the gun. Nice stuff in the run out of the shotgun there. Stop him at the 3-yard line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Aller. That's a fly to the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
A situation any offense hopes never to face. 3rd and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Over the middle, it's Fields. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Price. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's in the clear. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out, and quarterback tried to bounce out to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. To the air, it's Aller. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Using his legs, it's Allen. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
2nd down after the incompletion. Pass not complete.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to either hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Throwing in the lane can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Tight end goes in motion, moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
No gain on the play. Second down going up.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Allen. Pulls it in, it's Pena. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. And here he goes. He stopped just short of that first down mark, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew his 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. And they jump on top during the second half.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. 1st and 10.
On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Fields. Breaks into the clear. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can he get there on the ground? Powers through. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Looking to pass. It's Allen. With the catch, it's Ross. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And he keeps it. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. first play of the drive now from the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you and I talked all week. We hit it on the pregame. What a matchup between this talented back and a top 10 run defense. We're over halfway through this game, and the defense is dominating. They've shut this back down on the ground up to this point.
Looking downfield, it's Allen. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. Punter getting a serious workout today on the punt for the 6th time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Shotgun. Here's an inside give. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. At the 10. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On the ground, it's Singleton. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 28, Penn State 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To throw, it's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Makes the defender miss. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good.
Notre Dame, 35. Penn State, 14.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Aller. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
That run moves the ball across the 35. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Looking to throw it deep. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go.
is a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that number 1 intact? And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's an out route, the catch made. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw over the middle. It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Early in this season group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Johnson bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes as he's sacked